As the fury of Home Gym Con finally simmers down, we need to talk about all of the brand new home gym equipment releases that are sure to be hitting UPS trucks in no time on this Home Gym Week in Review. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and it should come as no surprise that Rep Fitness is lapping much of the competition. I mean, some of these other home gym equipment companies are so far behind in the race, they think they're winning. When it comes to the home gym community, we all got to give a huge thanks to Rep Fitness. They are literally raising the bar, causing other companies to step up their game, and they're still in the lead by far. They've got a number of new releases that they've been teasing. A lot of people got to see them, feel them, use them at Home Gym Con, and we're going to talk about the ones that are on the cusp of being dropped. What other companies are releasing brand new home gym equipment? I just don't see it. I don't know if it's a me issue. I don't know if these companies are purposely taking the summer off in hopes of dropping their brand new releases right around October to kind of hit all of those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas sales. Let me know in the comments below what you've seen being released that I haven't talked about. Now, Rep Fitness's Strive Series Curve Treadmill is gonna be on the brink of dropping. The only big question is how much, and number two, is it going to ship immediately? People seem to really love this thing at Home Gym Con. I got to try it out. If you've never used a curved treadmill before, I actually think it's phenomenal. It gives you the best accurate representation of actually running on the road. A typical treadmill does not relate to the real world. If you're banging out 8-minute miles on your treadmill at home, it's going to be much more difficult to hit 8-minute miles on the road. I will say I used this. I liked it. I like what Rep Fitness is doing in terms of taking their time. They really have teased this for quite some time, making sure that they're getting it right and not just getting it quick. And I think that's going to be the key to this success, so that once it does roll out, people are going to not only use it, but love it. This has a lot of versatility. It can be used as a sled. It can be used whether you're on a push or drag. And I think that adds a level of functionality. If you're buying this, you're probably going to buy it for the treadmill aspect of it, and you'll probably use the sled and a lot of the other features sparingly, but it is nice to see that they are there. The biggest question that I have, and you probably do too, is how much? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Because if it was $500, man, we'd be buying these things up like hotcakes. But if it was $5,000, you'd probably take a hard pass. If I had to guess and just put it out there, I am guessing $28.99. Yep, the price is right, Bob. I think that they're going to try to keep it under $3,000, but I wouldn't be surprised if down the road they end up jacking up that price, or if just ultimately from day one they drop this thing at like $3,250 or $3,500. The real question is, what price point do you think it would have to be for you to want to buy it over all the other competition that's out there with regards to regular treadmills, with regards to sleds, and with regards to just natural curved treadmills that are already on the market? Here is another piece of equipment that is going to be released. I don't think it's going to be released as soon as the treadmill, but it's coming eventually. The question again, how much does it cost? We love our air bikes. This one has a lot of versatility. It looks like they've put in a ton of time and effort into it, but as we've seen time and time again, when it comes to air bikes, you've got to beat the Rogue Echo bike. That seems to still be the top of the top. We've seen stuff that's come in and almost beaten the Echo bike, like the Fringe Raptor, and that was a great product, and then ultimately Fringe had to just raise their prices up so that you're paying for the same exact thing as a Rogue Echo bike. So most people probably skipped getting the Fringe Raptor in lieu of the Rogue Echo bike. I recently just reviewed the Blitz Max from Bells of Steel, which was a phenomenal air bike. My only argument with it, my only real complaint, was that it was priced over what the Echo bike was. If I had to pick between the Blitz Air Max and the Rogue Echo, even if they were the same or even just slightly close, I gotta go Rogue because it has such a long-standing history, a good name, and we know it's probably gonna last you forever. I think if they can drop this price tag at or below where the Rogue Echo bike is, they're gonna be sitting pretty. So many people have the Blackwing or the Nighthawk adjustable bench that they want to have that leg curl, leg attachment in order to just bang out leg extensions to Kingdom Come, and they've been waiting for this. Obviously, Rep Fitness has teased this a number of times. They brought this to Germany for one at the Fit Expo over there and showcased it, and it looks as though they are going to be delivering this thing pretty soon. At the convention, they mentioned that it was either going to be coming out in September or October. If memory serves, they said September, and it was going to be released and delivered, shipped day one. And what's nice about this is that not only can you add plates, not only does it give you more versatility for your adjustable bench, but if you have a cable machine, you can clip on your cable machine, and rather than having to load plates up, you can just drop the pin where you want and go to town. I think this is going to be what a lot of people are looking for. My only question to many of you, and I want you to comment below, where does the leg extension stand in terms of leg exercises? Like when I go down the list, it's not top 10. It is past the top 10. Now, I love leg extensions. I love leg curls. But if I'm making a Mount Rushmore of leg exercises, the leg extension and the leg curl are just not on them. No! The wall-mounted Rep Fitness Aries 2.0, a lot of people were looking for this because they are in really tight spaces in their home gym, their garage gyms, and having the ability to bolt this to the wall removes the need for feet. If I had an exceptionally small space in my home gym, I would absolutely go Aries 2.0 with the 16-inch cross members, and I would get the wings. I think the wings are a great way to add space savings, add versatility without actually getting any extra depth. Now, I would not go wall mounted. I think a lot of you are going to love the wall mounted, but for me, I think I could probably get away with not having the front feet. If you call up Rep Fitness or you read through the details on their website, you'll see you do need the front feet on a 4-post that is 16-inch cross members. Home Gym Con Day 2. Let's get it started. Home Gym Con 2025 was a complete success thanks to Jake and his entire team. How do I know it was a success? Already tons of existing vendors have already signed up for next year, meaning they not only appreciated what was there, they saw value and they wanted to come back. On top of that, we've got brand new vendors already trying to get in the mix, seeing that there is value in it and they are mad that they missed out. And last but not least, they are going to be staying not only in Louisville, Kentucky, but the same convention center. And I think that speaks highly to how well they picked it. It's big enough to handle what they already have for vendors, but as well as their existing growth. And the location is unbelievably perfect. There's tons of hotels in the area. The one I stayed at was like 3 walking blocks from the convention center. On top of that, there's restaurants, there's bars, there's live music in the area. And if you wanted to make a vacation out of it, you absolutely could fly in, spend a day, day and a half at Home Gym Con, and then take the family doing just a whole bunch of great stuff in Louisville, Kentucky, especially if you happen to like horse racing and bourbon. Home Gym Con YouTube videos have finally started to simmer down. And ultimately, I went into Home Gym Con with a whole list of content that I was gonna make, videos I was gonna produce, and as soon as I got there, I was hit in the face and I lost the whole game plan. Just kind of overwhelmed with how massive it was. And I shot maybe 8 hours worth of content. To make matters worse, to add insult to injury, some of these alpha YouTube content creators for the home gym community were already releasing videos like bombs over Baghdad. I mean, it hadn't even been 24 hours. They would film at 7 a.m. and by noon, the video would be up. And by the time I unpacked on Monday, there was already countless videos, some of them 3 hours long. Like, I don't know who honestly can watch 3 hours worth of Home Gym Con content, let alone edit 3 hours worth of Home Gym Con content.
Come on, give me a break, man.
But Lord bless you. I will tell you, I've already dropped a couple of Home Gym Con videos, and while I plan to do a lot more, I don't want to put out stuff that's already regurgitated from what everyone else has already done. Now that the smoke has cleared, I am going to be releasing 1 or 2 more videos and a few shorts come the month of September. I will tell you, if you're expecting it to be like everyone else's long booth tours and all that great stuff, Nope, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do the same content that everyone else did. I don't have any brand new hot takes about the ATX booth, none of that stuff. We're gonna do it no fate style. You know how we do it. We hit it, we quit it. We're gonna get in, absolutely destroy you with some fun behind the scenes experiences, show you what it was like to actually enjoy home gym con, and then we're gonna just check out. More home gym related news that you probably don't care about. The CrossFit Games 2025 took place recently, and we've got our two newest, fittest men and women in the world. I will put their names on the screen just to show them a bit of respect. They won, they got the job done. They had this in Albany, New York, so it wasn't nearly as hot as last year's. If you remember, unfortunately, last year saw a death of a competitor who had drowned. I would argue that it was because of CrossFit's negligence, in my non-professional opinion. A lot of people would blame the heat. It was in Texas in the summertime, so it was exceptionally hot, and the water that they were swimming in was also exceptionally hot. But as we can see, I don't know who actually cares about the CrossFit Games anymore. Unfortunately, I think their popularity has peaked, and it is now going back to the original days where it is more of like just a cult thing that people like if they like it. It's one of those things, if it's your bag, great. If it's not, it's not. But I don't think it's really clearing a lot of the mainstream media that it used to, in large part because, again, popularity rules the roost, and it's just not that popular. I think also the idea of the CrossFit Games to find the fittest human being in the world isn't realistic, because, you know, you look at some of these competitors, and I'm not saying they're all doping, they're all using PEDs. They do have some semblance of testing with CrossFit, but I have to imagine when you're putting like 500 of the world's most fittest people that are competing in a game that literally has the motto, every second counts, that some of them are gonna be trying to cook the books, if you get my drift. And looking at some of them, yes, they're phenomenal athletes, but I have to imagine they're not doing the same creatine that I am. Now, I still think the methodology with CrossFit is good. It is effective, and you can get in phenomenal shape by having high intensity, multi-varied workouts and programming, along with good nutrition and recovery. That's all well and good. But these CrossFit Games and a lot of the CrossFit boxes / gyms, they are all about speed. And when you put high intensity speed into some of these really very complicated lifts, and you are not really focused on form, you're gonna hit Snap City. If you made it this far in the video, you're probably my mom. Thanks, Mom. I love you. As usual, check out the affiliate links in the description and these two brand new epically viral videos. As usual, thanks for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back.